Naiva kinchit karomi iti yuktam anyeta tattvave. Pashyan shrinan sprashan jigran asnan gachan swapan swashan. A person in divine consciousness, although engaged in seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, eating, moving about, sleeping and breathing, always knows within himself that actually does nothing at all. Because while speaking, evacuating, receiving, opening or closing his eyes, we always know that only material senses are engaged with their objects and is aloof from them. So very nice consciousness of a devotee. Just like I am sitting in this room. Now there are windows. You can count 9 doors and windows easily. Get it? Now he knows I am in this room. And so many things are going in and out of the doors and windows. I have nothing to do with it. Get it? We are sitting now here. Some people are coming through the door. Some air is going through that window. Somebody is going from the kitchen outside here. Things are going on. But I have nothing to do with that because I am not this body. Now this is actually very, very advanced consciousness. Cannot be imitated. There's so many angles we can look. Prabhupada gives the purport one angle to look at it. He says, see what happens. Normal man, when he is doing activities, his situation is different. Morning we discussed is fine. He identifies with the body. Soul is there in the body. It can identify or not identify. Mukta Purusha does not identify with this body. And those who are not Mukta, they identify with the body. Therefore, every time in Bhagavad Gita, when the symptoms of a realized soul are spoken, either in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita or in the later, when the 3 modes of material nature are discussed, both the time Krishna says, any perturbation of the body and mind, he is not affected. Because body and mind are going through some kind of disturbance. But he is not at all affected. The example is given in Bhagavad in the next shloka about the lotus. Lotus is in water, but lotus is not affected by water. Correct? The leaf doesn't dissolve in water. You put water on it, slowly it will fall down. Nothing happens to him, even though he stays. So we all are in the material world, and we need some kind of a vaccination. Why? There is an epidemic here of the 3 modes. Everything is proper. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in the 18th chapter, there is nothing in this world which is beyond the 3 modes. Everybody is dragged by the modes in this world. You cannot find a person who the mukta. This world is not meant for them. He should not be here. If he is the Mukta Purusha, he should not be here. If he is here, he is for some mission. That's the exception. In the whole material world, you can count few people who are free from the total any effect of the modes. You can count on fingers. Rare, very, very rare. Okay? He is called a Siddha Purusha. That is also called Paramhamsa. Nowadays, Paramhamsa has become like a Paramhamsa, Mahatma. These are like title. Same thing, proper jokes, no? I say you are very handsome, you say I have a nice voice. What is that? Camel and a donkey. Camel tells a donkey, Aho Dhwani, very nice voice you have. And what donkey tells camel, oh, what a nice rupa you have. So I say you are Mahatma, you say I am Paramhamsa, and we can both be happy. Same way they give award. Somebody, they give big awards they share. Don't know name, but this goes on. But we have to understand what Krishna is telling here in the Bhagavad Gita. This is the qualification of a totally realized soul. Deya patra kalatradishu atma seneshu asasu api taseva nidhanam eva pashinapi na pashyati. Normal man, what happens? First he identifies with the body, deha. Then he identifies with the family, kalatra adishu. And he is lost in that. Aham mameti is I and mine, that's all. He is lost. So a person being talked here is a very advanced consciousness where he does not identify with the body, It does not identify with anything in this world. Just like a soul is there in the body, it does not identify with the body. It does not identify with the world itself. He identifies himself as a servant of Krishna. Correct? He identifies himself as a servant of Krishna. And is always conscious that I have to serve Krishna. So even though he is doing something in this world, there is no reaction for him. Therefore, Prabhupada says in the purport two things. He may be also be normally engaged, not about us. Don't think you're talking about. We're talking about great saints, genuine saints, not so-called rubber stamp, Mahatmas, Paramahamsas. We're not talking about them. We're talking about real pure saints. When they are there in this world, they are doing their activities. Their activities are done for the pleasure of Krishna. So even though they are doing activities, they take no reaction. Like Arjuna is very worried in the battlefield. He is going to kill so many people. Generally, when Kshatriyas fight, they fight for their ahankara. Correct? I am great. You will say you are great. Let us fight. Who is great? Let us prove. Correct? So many times they challenge each other. I am greater than you. And they fight. And one dies and one wins. He is greater. And the war doesn't stop till. Well, what for the war was? Ahankara. That's all. Now these kind of things, when they are going in this world, there is sinful reaction. Unnecessarily you kill some person. Now all this tamasha in this world, Arjuna thought, if I fight, I will incur sin. I am killing so many people. Yes, right. But not a pure devotee. Even though all activities are going on, he is killing somebody, everything is going on, there is no reaction. He does nothing at all. Correct? A normal man, when he sees in this world, he sees for sense gratification. He is searching for sense objects. He wants to satisfy his desire for rupa. When he smells in this world, normal man, he smells for his own sense gratification. He wants to, very nice, he is enjoying that. Correct? When he eats something in this world, what he does? He again does for his pleasure. But a pure devotee, whatever he may be doing in this world, he is totally absorbed in Krishna's service. Therefore, he is conscious. What he is conscious? That this world belongs to Krishna. This material world is not an illusion for him. It has a connection to Krishna. Because it belongs to Krishna. Just like sunshine comes from the sun, it has a connection to the sun. You cannot separate sunshine from sun. Can you separate? No, that's wrong. Can you say, no, sunshine, there's nothing to do with the sun? That's nonsense. So similarly, a pure devotee has realization, everything has connection to Krishna. Imagine how beautiful consciousness is. Can you separate sunshine from sun? You cannot separate anything from Krishna. Jangama dekhe dekhe ne tara murti sarvatra hoy ishtadeva spurti. What is the first line? Stavara jangamana dekhe dekhe ne tara murti. A pure devotee, he sees a stavara, means a tree, or he sees animals, he sees plants, everything. He doesn't see anything. He sees his Lord Krishna because he knows nothing can exist without connection to Krishna. Now, it's the Mayavadis, what they do. They say this world is an illusion. Correct. But devotee doesn't think this world is an illusion. How can it be illusion? Correct. Now we are having Bhagavatam discussion. True, we are in this room for temporary time. And after some time we will not be there in this room. But it's not an illusion that we are here. It's a fact. It's a fact or not? We are here now. It's a fact. We go into circles otherwise. We are here. It's a fact. It's a fact or not? But we are not here forever. We are here for temporary time. They say this world is a dream. What is the nonsense? This world is a dream. How can we all have the same dream? ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? This is the Bhagavatam class going on. I say, yeah, no, it's a dream. ये क्या बोल रहा है? Chalo, I may be in a dream that I am sitting in Bhagavatam class. How you can be in the same dream? We all a dream in night. Do we have the same dream? You have different. Is it possible? Very rare. Kabhi very rare. Yes, same dream. You get same dream. So how can it be same dream? Therefore, this all nonsense proposal, this word Jagat Mithya is a nonsense proposal. Jagat is not Mithya, it is temporary. It is temporary. It is there. But it has connection to Krishna. Therefore, devotee is always happy because everywhere he sees Krishna. Even though he sees the temporary world, he knows it has connection to Krishna. He does not hate this world, neither he is attracted to this world. Normal sense gratifier, he always has like, dislike. One thing is he enjoys what sense gratifier, I like it very much. He has nothing. He is very, very detached. He is completely neutral. We are not like that. We are affected. He is totally neutral. And this whole world he offers to Krishna for service. And that is the heart of a pure devotee. Everything he offers. So even though he is there in this world, even though he is doing activities in this world, Prabhupada says he is conscious of the 5 factors. In the beginning of the purport, what are the 5 factors? Very easy to analyze again. First thing, we need a place for an activity. Then, for this class to occur, all of us have to gather together. Then what? We have senses. You have to bring your senses. You have to bring your specs. Now senses mean they are not competent, so you have to bring specs, otherwise it doesn't work. So whatever it is, you have to bring your senses. You have to have eyes, ears, and then we have to make an endeavor. You may be sitting all the senses, but you have to speak, you have to hear. That has to go on. And then what is the final thing? The sanction of the Lord is there. He is totally aware of these things. He knows that without Lord's sanction it cannot happen. Then many people say this, whatever happens, God is doing. Yes, everything God is doing. You cannot touch anything. I cannot lift anything without God's sanction. Prabhupada says, therefore, a great devotee always has that meditation. Whatever is happening, happens by Krishna's will. Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada needs to be asked, would you come there? If Krishna so desires, I'll come. Always he used to bring Krishna first. We are doership. Yeah, I did that. No, if Krishna so desires, it will happen. He always sees himself as an instrument. That's all. He knows Krishna's will is predominating. Our will is nothing. What is our will? But we are all attached to our doership. We are all lost in this world. Okay? And we have no idea about Krishna's will. The will of Krishna. Therefore, Prabhupada says in the introduction, this Bhagavad Gita presents the will of Krishna. What Krishna wants is presented. Most of the Bhagavad Gita people present their will. This should be done. They have some nonsense idea, which nowhere in Bhagavad Gita. They have some nonsense idea. And they use, just like Gandhi used the Bhagavad Gita for what? It's a non-violence. He had a will that people should be non-violent. And actually the greatest violence in the history, one of the greatest violence in the history was the partition. Millions of people died. Nobody talks about it. His non-violence brought the biggest violence ever. It's impractical. The things, you see by result, phalena parichyate, look at the result. And through Gita, he wanted to promote non-violence. So he used Gita to present his will. Not only he, so many people do the same thing. They have some idea and nobody listen to it. So what they do? They put Bhagavad Gita and inside they write. This is not fair. No? That is the Rakshasi mentality. What are Rakshasas doing? They use God's property for their gratification. The same way they are using God's words for their name. Arey Baba, it is, you write your Gita. No, why you are saying Bhagavad Gita and then your ideas inside? Then you are cheating people. Just like so many serials, also same drama is going on. They have no faith in one word of Bhagavad Gita, no faith in Krishna, a serial on Mahabharata. And people are also want to be cheated. If a person is genuine, he will never listen. Why I should listen from him? What? Because he is going to speak on Krishna. What qualification he has? Suppose, will you learn your medicine from a TV serial? You'll learn, or you'll go to college. So suppose somebody says, no, I'll learn medicine very nicely. Sometimes they try to teach people. They say, no, serial he told that. I'm learning from serial. You say you come to temple, you have Bhagavad Gita class, you can, no, I'm serial I'm learning. Okay, what can we do? Cheated and the cheated. Krishna only gives faith. Here. They're going to teach you very nicely. Here. Krishna only invests faith. And they go and see there. And he has no faith. They totally turn around the stories and he presents what he wants to present using Mahabharata, which is given a Vedavyasa. Why use the title? You want to present your ideas, don't use Mahabharata title, no? Why you would Ramayana title? Balmiki, poor fellow. What Balmiki will think? In my name, what is going on? Correct? In the beginning, they will show Vedavyas writing and then their idea. And if you're saying Vedavyas writing, then his ideas should be there. We should be honest, truthful. In fact, somebody was written a book on Chanakya Niti. Because somebody was showing in the book, he says, I don't agree with Chanakya. So why you write Chanakya Niti and make money out of it? You write your Niti and in quote there and I say I don't agree to Chanakya, that's fine. You take all advantage of picture of Chanakya in the front, everything. In big, I don't agree to whatever he says. So this is not fair. Okay? So this is actually very, coming back to the shloka, it is not an ordinary consciousness Krishna is talking about. It is instructing Arjuna. And actually he is lifting Arjuna to a very advanced platform. As such, this word is the chapter on Nishkam Karma Yoga, this 5th chapter, where a person feels that he is doing activity totally detached from the fruit. He is doing activity as an instrument, as a servant of Krishna, and he is not affected by the result. But also in a very, very advanced consciousness, this presents in a very unique way. How it is? Prahlad Maharaj. It is said in the Bhagavatam that Prahlad Maharaj was in such samadhi of Krishna, he was not even aware how his eating, sleeping was going on. It happens at a very advanced situation, you are not even aware. Just like I am here, if I am a normal person, I am aware somebody is coming from the door, somebody has come late, I am aware of everything. Correct? But it may happen in a very advanced consciousness. Person is so absorbed in Krishna, he doesn't even know. Some people came, some people went. It is possible. Very, very advanced consciousness. We are not in that consciousness. Okay? So very advanced consciousness is with the great devotees. They are on samadhi on Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj was in such samadhi that he did not even know how his bodily necessities were going on. Sometimes little we can have an idea of that. We are supposed thinking about something. Okay? We don't even know. We sang the whole Gaur Aarti. We don't even know what came from. Aarti is over. Huh? It has happened or not happened. Sometimes class time, Jara Madam is over. I only sang. Forgotten. Because we are absorbed in material affairs. That is because of material consciousness. So just mind is capable of that. You have an idea of that or not. Correct? You go, you open your car and they say, you don't know where you kept the key. Did I open the car? It's because you are absorbed in something else. You don't even know what course of activities you are doing. Everybody experiences that. Now you understand. Now go to a pure devotee. Don't take yourself there. A pure devotee is so absorbed in Krishna that does not even know what is going on. Okay, he's totally, we can just appreciate. Prabhupada says, that these things are to be just appreciated, not to be imitated. Like the Goswami, they're wearing one langot and roaming in Vrindavan. Where is Radha? We don't go like that. Do you do like Vrindavan? You go run around the trees. Where is Radha Rani? Where is... these are all to be appreciated. That's it. Not even thought of being imitated. And that what the Raghunath Das Goswami once in 2 days used to take half glass of butter or milk. These things are just appreciated. Don't even think of imitating. It is difficult to do that for one day also. And he was doing it every day, day after day. He was so thin, but absorbed and always absorbed. He used to say, Radha, stay at Radha Kund and intensely absorbed in Radha Krishna Prema Leela. So these devotees also it happens. But at least for Arjuna, Krishna wants to say like that, even though you will be fighting in this war, you are using your senses of fighting because you are doing for me. You cannot be compared to an ordinary man who is fighting for his own pleasure. Correct? Generally, Kshatriyas may fight for his own gratification. Then he has to take a reaction for it. But a devotee, what he does, is fighting just for Krishna's pleasure. Take a like here, Arjuna is going to fight. Then he is not going to take any reaction for that. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.